Welcome back to She Could Talk the podcast. I am your host, Gongali, aka She Could Talk. Hey, and if you're looking for any of the music, anything like that, that's Gongali MC on IG, or you can head over to the website www.doerecords.com. The podcast in the long form is on all platforms, so just look up She Could Talk the podcast. If you want to catch up on any of the previous episodes before we started reacting on YouTube, hey. All right, y'all, so we're going to get into it. This one I am going to be reacting to today is going to be Dank Demoss out of Detroit. She is a female rapper that is suing Lyft for refusing to give her a ride due to her weight. So I'm going to react to it. We're going to go through it. You definitely know I'm going to do my commentary as we go. So let's get to it. Let's see where we at.
A Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank Demoss, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dupnack is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL instead.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper said.
So I want to pause right there. She said she never ordered an Uber XL. And I want to say one thing, because by no means am I fat shaming her at all. By no means. What I will say is that I think that she lost weight. Now, hear me out. She was on Deb's House, which was on WeTV, I believe, and all black streaming platform. And it was about a house full of female rappers competing to get signed by Deb Antony, who's Waka Flocka's mother. But in addition to that, she is like, you know, a icon in her own right. And she has done a lot to influence careers, like from Waka Flocka to Nicki Minaj to Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Deb Antony out there. Miss Deb definitely doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? So she put this show together and she had a couple of rappers up there, women or female rappers, to kind of see who would be her next signee. And she was one of the artists up there on the show, so I definitely do remember her from there. I remember when Deb Antony had a heart-to-heart with her, and it was one of the episodes where they would kind of have like a physical day where I believe they had to like serve like hors d'oeuvres at a dinner party, and, you know, kind of like mingle and network with the guests because it was like executives from different labels there. Keep me honest, guys. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've seen it. But something to the effect like they had to walk around, serve, and it was a twofold. The first part was she was a little hesitant because her outfit, like she, you know, everyone had to wear all black and she didn't really, you know, everyone was getting dressed and she felt kind of like, you know, she didn't have an outfit that would be nice enough, and the girls helped her put together outfits, so that was cool. And then as the night went on, you know, her knees, she started complaining about her knees, so she found somewhere to sit down, and Deb sat down with her and had a heart-to-heart. I do remember that. And Deb gave her such the most like motivational speech, you know what I'm saying, and inspiration. And she also was using she's also was giving her own examples of her weight loss journey. Ms. Deb was, and was telling her how she was like out of breath, shortness of breath, you know, heart palpitations, and that's what motivated her, and that was a driving force for her to lose weight. So she was telling her, use these you know, what is the word I'm looking for? Setbacks. So Ms. Deb was telling Dank to use these setbacks as motivation for, you know, your comeback or whatever. And so I'm gonna see if I could play it here because you know me, I don't be trying to be all up on the copyright stuff. YouTube, I love you. So but I'm gonna try and play a little bit from the show so you can see, you know.
Y'all look pretty.
Thank you.
I still ain't got nothing to wear. I still don't know what I'm gonna wear.
You don't got no black?
I got clothes, but I just don't know what to wear.
So look.
I'm so used to making my own shit. I'm saying the heels, I'm saying your daughter and shit. I'm like, damn, I don't got shit. Like,
What we gotta do, boo, to get you right? What we gotta do? What we gotta do?
guess we gotta work with what I got.
Okay.
And the
get out.
girls was
Let
very
them go.
supportive on this show. They were helping her.
I wouldn't change
They, you
my
know.
size or my body for nothing in the world. I understand that I'm big. I'm the first ever obese female rapper.
You got it? We got a lip brush?
That's not a flex. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta stop right there. She said she's the first big obese female rapper, right? And that's not a, I don't know, like for example, there was another dude and he's pretty young too, and he had a concert recently where he was on his sofa, and he did a whole entire concert on stage sitting on a sofa. And Snoop Dogg made a comment or a joke about it, and then he got upset and he was like, F Snoop Dogg and F you and blah blah blah, you know. And then the biggest highlight of his performance is him standing up, you know. And I'm not fat shaming at all. It's about health, you know what I'm saying? It's about health. So even right here, the girls was very supportive of her and very you know, helping her, you know, and encouraging her. That's the word I'm looking for. They were encouraging her and very supportive of her. And I felt like getting that type of support and that type of encouragement, not only from her peers, but from, you know, Ms. Deb Antony. I think that would have been enough for me to be like, yo, let me get in the gym. Let me see the doctor. Let me see something. And I'm not saying she's not. I don't know what her reasoning is behind it, but it's almost like she's embraced it. Like you heard her say, I'm not going to change my body size for anyone, and I'm the first obese female rapper ever. And you know, we had big girls that rap before, you know what I'm saying? And is she the biggest? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But is that a record that you want to have? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just remember in my day, we had Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? And for any of you out there that remember Big Pun, I'm from New York. I tell y'all this all the time. He's from the Bronx, Boricua on the set. And y'all tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a legend. Hit me in the comments. Let me know. Do y'all remember how big he got? And then I remember his wife, like, you know, put up pictures of him when they were younger, when they first got together, first got married. Handsome guy. Well dressed, good looking. And I don't know what caused the weight gain, like what caused him to eat the way he did, but he literally ate himself until he passed away, you know? And I don't want that for Dank. I don't want that for the other dude that's on tour beefing with Snoop Dogg a couple of weeks ago about, you know, his performance from the sofa. I think that it shouldn't be just like, oh, I accept it. Some things we want, we do got to fight a little bit harder for it. In this instance, she's fighting for that Lyft lawsuit, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. But sending love out nonetheless to Dank Demoss. And good luck to you, girl, with everything with that lawsuit, everything, you know, with your weight loss journey, hopefully. And hopefully that the words of Deb Antony didn't fall on deaf ears, because she did. I was so motivated after that, and you was definitely one of my favorites on the show, and I think you're a dope rapper. So salute to you there, and hopefully that, you know, you'll make the I personally feel like compared to the, you know, the season, you know, of Deb's House to present day, there might be some weight loss there. That's me personally, and hopefully it will continue, you know what I'm saying? So sending nothing but love out there to you, Dank, and everything. Good luck with that lawsuit. And you guys tell me, you know what I'm saying, is it so I do got one more question though, like, you know, capacity, is it even a valid reasoning? Now clearly she has a lawyer signed on, and it's full steam ahead, and they're doing their press run and everything, but is it valid? Because like and tell me if it's not. If it is and I'm reaching, let me know. I'll take all feedback. You guys know that. But I was sitting here thinking, suppose it was an elevator and they was like, no, you can't get on, it's too many people, or capacity limits. Would it be the same type of discrimination considered? A plane, you already know on the planes, they'd be like, you need to buy 2 seats. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that they make people on the plane buy 2 seats just because it's like, hey, you need that whole row to yourself. I think it's also for weight accommodations. Like, they know each seat holds X amount of weight, so these 2 seats would accommodate this total amount of weight. I could be wrong. I don't work at the airport. I could be wrong. But how does that work? Is it, like, say you're driving and you say, hey, I can only pick up X amount of people in my car, or X amount of weight capacity, whatever, but either way, the next question I asked, and then I'm gonna be out, would you have been comfortable if you would have gotten in the car? You know what I'm saying? So let's suppose he said, okay, I'll move my seat up, I'll rearrange some things, and you can get in there. Would you be comfortable? Like, because I know as a driver, and like I said, I want to make sure that I'm accommodated. Like, when I'm driving, I'm comfortable, so I'm confident with driving and maneuvering the vehicle. So I'm gonna adjust the seat, adjust the belt, do whatever I need to do, get all my bearings together, my mirrors, to make sure I'm good driving. When you kind of push a person as the driver out of their comfort zone, like, hey, they gotta push their seat up, or hey, they gotta, kind of, what I'm saying, like, kind of definitely, kind of be uncomfortable to accommodate more passengers. I think that's a gray area, because I don't really want to sacrifice my driver's comfort and confidence in driving at the expense of having more people in the car or squeezing into the car. So how does that really work? Like, is it valid in that way? Like, because of limits, like weight capacity limits, passenger capacity limits, and will this possibly change rules and regulations to say, hey, if I don't know, because you can't go out there and weigh people before you pick them up, right? You can't be like, mama, let me weigh you, throw on a scale, okay, you good, you can get in the car. You can't do that either. So will this put some type of weird gray area regulation into place to say, hey, if a person comes out there and refuse, like a driver comes out there and refuses to ride because they're obese, maybe that driver could mark that on the app, like, hey, this person is going to need an XL, like no other driver should pick them up other than an XL type of thing, to just minimize that, right? I don't know. That's just me throwing shit against the wall and seeing if it stick, because I was just like trying to figure out, like, how can it be a valid lawsuit? But I guess it can be, in the vein of discrimination. So, nonetheless, I'm just throwing questions out there, and I could be reaching. You already know how I do. I keep me honest, guys. So there we go. But other than that, this is not going to be a long one. But until next time, my motto. If you like anything I do, tell a friend. If you don't like anything I do, tell a friend. It don't hurt either way, right? And from my lips to your ears, I love you. And until next time, y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed, and y'all love on each other. Be good to each other out there. Peace. Talk about it.